Hi, I'm Paul Cameron, CEO of BookTrack.
And now you can address the rest of us. So tell us a little bit about your business.
So BookTrack's a company that creates synchronized soundtracks for ebooks. We're a technology company. We've created IP and patents to take this idea to market, and it's gone all around the world and been really well received.
Certainly sounds like a very new and novel idea. So give us some of the example of some of the comments and how it's been received globally.
Sure, BookTrack's one of those ideas that polarizes people a little bit. You really have to experience it before you understand it, because at the end of the day, people have been reading the same way for 2,000 years. So now coming along and saying to them that you can read in a new or different way, it evokes an immediate reaction. We've been covered by all of the major press outfits around the world. We've been on BBC Breakfast TV, everywhere from the New York Times through the New Zealand Herald, and the reaction, everywhere is this is a really big market. Ebooks are expanding and growing, and secondly, is that there's real potential with tablets entering the market at the same time. That this might be at the apex of something that's going to be really big, and so far it's working out that way.
I see ebooks in terms of from Amazon, it's becoming more popular to buy ebooks, but also in terms of online ebook libraries. Are you going to work in with the lending libraries online as well?
Yeah, it's a very big trend and really topical in e-reading at the moment around lending, because that's what people have traditionally done with books, and we definitely want to be a part of that. I think it's really important. Things like subscription models around reading, around lending, are all the areas that we're working with a lot of the major ebook providers in the world as well. So it's but the problem is in that transition from paper to digital, it brings challenges. That's one of just many that that we want to be a part of.
What are some of the challenges you face?
Wow, big question. I think initially it was funding and getting people to believe in what we were doing and our idea. We quickly got people to recognise this as innovation with really large market potential, with really strong IP and position. I think then we transitioned to getting to market, which is its own challenge, and now we're really into how do we make this explosive in the marketplace. So we're well recognised, publishing know us now. Now we've got to make this really pervasive and a standard in reading that everyone becomes to expect, and that's the next challenge.
What sort of help have you received from other business people along your journey?
We've had a huge amount of help from everybody. I mean, it started out with our first investor, Sparkbox, Greg Sitters at Sparkbox. Derek Hanley got involved after that, and he really changed the whole trajectory of the company. It wasn't just his, name and brand. It was more his advice around how we enter the US market, how we create hype around our product and get noticed in the American market, and more importantly, just general leadership around taking an idea to market, making it stick, and then enabling it to grow. But I guess the answer is the single biggest help that we've had in the marketplace has been what I call the Kiwi Mafia. So all around the world there are New Zealanders in influential positions, and they all love to help. As long as all you have to do is go out and ask, and they've opened doors that Americans can't get open to them in our target market. So Kiwi Mafia out there are without a doubt #1 help.
So would reaching out to your network and the community be your biggest piece of advice to other entrepreneurial startups? Without
a doubt. I think one of the things about networking that people fail to understand is it's not about just going out and meeting people, it's about helping other people. If you help someone else, they're more likely to want to help you back. And it doesn't matter what that help might be. It might be you've got a little kid, hey, I like babysitting, or it might be, you like bike riding, I'd love to take you riding in the mountains. Whatever it is, if you can help other people, they're more willing to help you back. It's something in New Zealand we need to get better at. I think we can, but overall, activating a network, especially in your target market, absolutely key to success.
Well, all the best for the future. Really appreciate your time.
Great, thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Awesome.
My name's Tom McCarty.
Hi Tom, and what's your business?
We're called QuickClick. So we are a web platform that's for lecturers and students, both in the classroom. So our product at the moment, we're helping lecturers and students interact more closely in the classroom. So there's a real bridge between lecturers and students. And so we're using the technology that all students have in their pockets, laptops, smartphones, mobile phones, and we're trying to break down the barrier between students and lecturers. So we have a really interactive process in the classroom and it's currently being trialled here at the University of Auckland, and the feedback so far is really good, so we're hoping to expand into all universities in the next sort of 6 months.
Fantastic. How have you found the Spark program so far?
It's been really interesting. So there's a whole range of really great speakers that we've seen, and the feedback that we've had in the few clinics has been really good. And it's great just to hear people talk about their ideas, and it always seems as if the problems they're facing are things that we'll face. If we haven't faced them yet, we're likely to face them in the future. So it's been really interesting.
Fantastic. Thanks, Tom. All the best for the future.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks very much.
So we have
Isaac Roth,
Humphrey Hart.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about your business.
well, Organic Learning Project, the fact is what? 3 billion people around the world are trying to learn a new language, so we're trying to make that way easier than it currently is, because think about it, people spend tens of thousands of hours trying to learn a language to fluency. You got anything there?
I mean, it's based on really smart computer software. It learns as you learn, and we think we can shave thousands of hours off someone's journey to fluency. It's quite important in the new global market.
Fantastic. And how have you found Spark to help you out with your business so far?
Really good, really good. It's been very motivating. You actually sit down, you do the work, you put your idea onto paper, and then all of a sudden you've got this thing that you can show people, and they're like, wow, that's actually quite a good idea. I mean, you just don't get that telling your ideas to friends and family.
Plans for the future?
Take over the world? Heck, that's about it.
Well done, guys.
So my name's Dennis Snelger, and in terms of Spark, I'm one of the judges, and I've been judging for 7 years, and I've been a mentor of at least 2 winning teams.
What have been some of the highlights this year?
I think the highlights this year is just the outstanding quality of applications, and also just the range and diversity of it. So a lot of what I would call Sir Paul Callaghan's weird stuff, niche, boutique products that can have an application across the world.
Do you see that there's been an increase in tech-based businesses this year?
Probably not. I think there's been a broader range, but tech is still very, very strong.
And how have you seen the Spark organisation grow over the last 7 years?
Oh, hugely, and I think it's just becoming part of this global phenomena of people who can see entrepreneurship as the beginning of a new era for the globe.
And what's your feeling about New Zealand business in general against the world stage?
Well, I think we've always been people with great ideas. Our challenge has been to have those ideas become commercial or successful ventures. So I think that's what programs like Spark and others have been working on, is how do we take it from an idea and have it happen in reality and grow some more billion-dollar New Zealand companies.
Is there often a gap between what researchers are developing, what the market wants?
Absolutely. So that's why the whole process is around get in contact with the customers, talk to them, find out what their issues and needs are, and then develop a solution for them.
So optimistic about the future?
Oh, extremely. I think that without that kind of optimism and the energy of entrepreneurship, we're kind of doomed to be a small island remote from the rest of the world.